the distance, yeah.
We don't have a megaphone, but it's not necessary because we're outside, we're social distancing, right? Because that's what they tell us to do. Most important, it's 100 degrees in the shade, and you are here for the re-election of President Donald Trump. You are here for Charlie Chase, who was unjustly and viciously attacked at this very spot most recently. So thank you very much for coming out. We truly, truly appreciate it.
Good on Charlie!
Charlie, 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 Charlie. None other than when Charlie was on Howie Carr, none other than Donald Trump Jr. happened to be listening, called in immediately.
Wow.
Immediately on behalf of the president and the administration. We're all proud of Charlie. We're grateful to him. And I'd like to introduce to you a very special lady who's also been a delegate to the last convention for Donald Trump, will be for this convention, and also ran for state auditor, Patricia St. Aubin of Norfolk.
Hello!
Thank you, Ben.
And I would like to say something about Patricia, that I'm here, I'm alive about 6 or 7 years after I was told that I would probably have a few months. It's because of her introduction to Dana Farber. Thank you, Patricia.
You're welcome, Charlie. Yeah, I've known Charlie for about 10 years now when I first came on state committee and he was helping David with his congressional run. And he's just the sweetest, kindest man. And for him to stand out here and, you know, stand up for President Trump with a sign and to be attacked maliciously when he's out here by himself or maybe with one or two other friends, just galled me. That the audacity to hit a veteran, an Air Force veteran, a career veteran that spent his life, you know, fighting for us so that we can stand out here and do these kind of things, and just to someone to maliciously come along and hurt my good friend. This is a dear, dear man, a dear friend of mine who I met through Republican events and helping David for his congressional run. Just the sweetest, kindest man. It really struck me. So thank you for being here. You know, through Charlie, we're actually supporting President Trump. You know, he was out here supporting President Trump, and now through his efforts in getting knocked to the ground, we're all here for Charlie as well as President Trump. So thank you so much for your time today on a beautiful Saturday to come over and support the right cause. And I'm here to introduce my other wonderful Providence College alumni friend. We both went to PC. David Steinhoff, who's the local dentist right down the road, right down here. If you need a dentist, he does excellent work.
All right, now that's advertisement, Patricia. We can cut that, yeah.
But
She's right.
David's a wonderful Republican. He's a staunch supporter of Trump, and David's got a lot of courage, as does Charlie. So thank you for being here, and David Steinhoff. Dr. Steinhoff.
Hey, just a few days ago when we heard about Charlie, when we heard about him being hurt up here by simply for exercising his First Amendment freedom of speech, I called a couple of people and their immediate answer was, we'll be there. And that's what we've turned out. Look at the crowd we've gotten. It's still growing. It's fantastic. I want to thank all of you for being here. I want to thank our boys in blue, the police officers. God bless the police. They put their lives on the line every single day. And they were here to make sure that we were safe and that we could have this gathering. And we're here for Charlie Chase, who needs to know that we will be with him, and nobody should fear coming out to hold a sign for whomever it is. No one should fear being beaten up simply for holding a sign. God bless you, Charlie. God bless him for having courage. I've known him since 2012, and he's never stopped and never will. Cancer survivor, veteran Charlie Chase. Let's hear it for him. This crowd is filled with wonderful people who have all been out there working hard at different times. We have a few other people. Patricia St. Aubin, you already met. My dear friend John McCall, City Councilor in Taunton. State Rep Jeff Deal, who ran for Senate. is going to speak now. I want to thank you all again, and again, the police officers. God bless you all. Take over.
So I got a call yesterday from David Steinoff saying, hey, Charlie got knocked down, but he's getting right back up and he's coming right back to the Rotary. Yes. And I want you to come out here. Look at all you people coming out here to get here with Charlie. Thank you guys for coming out here. You guys know that today is the same day as D-Day. Right. So I want to thank our veterans. Anybody who served in the military, please raise your hand for a second, and everybody else, please give them a hand for the service to your country.
Thank you.
And that includes Charlie. Look, we're at a time when our country is getting ripped apart, and the media, the political parties that want to bring our president down, they're trying to bring us down. And we care about our country, we care about our state, we care about our towns, we care about Fall River. And Charlie was there helping me when I ran for office. He was there helping with the gas tax ballot question, getting signatures. Charlie has been working for you, the people, forever. I wish you were running for Congress. Come on. But we can't thank him enough. And look, I'm just here now as a citizen to make sure I support Charlie, but I'm also very grateful to the men and women in blue, the first responders who put their lives on the line every day. When Elizabeth Warren said that law enforcement is racist from front to back, she was wrong. She was wrong then, she's wrong now, and our country's being torn apart because of politicians that want to divide us and want to undermine our military and our police officers. So now is just as important a time to support the president as it is to support those people keeping us safe. There you go.
There you go.
There's the problem right there. But this is the solution. So in November, we're going to make sure we get out and vote those who are trying to undermine us out and bring people who Charlie supports, get them in. That's it. I'm going to turn it back over to Tom Mountain, and thank you guys for being out here today.
The important message that we have here today, despite the fact that there was another radical, huge rally we were told happening in Fall River, is that we will not be cowards, we will not be intimidated, we will not be silenced. We stand here today proudly in support of our president, in support of his re-election, the presidency of Donald J. Trump, and Charlie Chase has led the way in that, for whom we are very grateful. I'd like to introduce briefly, to wave your hand, Steve Dugas, who's running for state rep as a Republican, and also our candidate for Congress in this district, Julie Hall, who is also here, for whom we're very grateful. Please, as you will see, as the summer progresses and the shutdown ends, we will be more active. We will be out there continuously and consistently as Republicans for our candidate, for our president, Donald J. Trump. We will be coming together as the skies open up, as the state opens up. Have no fear, the shutdown is ending. The Trump campaign is resuming. Our candidates are campaigning again. Do not believe the polls. We are still ahead of that full Biden. We will win in November, but we cannot ride the clock out. We cannot wait it out. It's going to take a lot more work than we thought. This is not going to be a landslide. We need all of you, and we'll be in touch, trust me. So thank you for coming. Please stick around for a while. We still have another hour. But at a minimum, I want to bring up Julie Hall to say a few words, our congressional candidate.
Congressional candidate for the 4th, Julie Hall. Thank you.
Listen, this is really about Charlie, so I want to make sure it stays about Charlie. So we did it in that way. I wanted to come down here because I'm so proud. And I told him how proud I was. Number one, that he's a veteran. And number two, because he's an Air Force veteran, okay? So Charlie, thank you. Thank you. Everybody has rights, and nobody has the right to tell anybody else that they can't stand out and do things. And you stood out there. You stood your ground. That's the way you do it, Air Force. All right?
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much.